might not be like engaging with the public. So that's the reason why I made the question. So actually, on today, I'm going to teach you how to do a web presentation in only 7 steps. 7 steps that is going to help you to create a presentation properly to engage with the people. So starting with that, see, 7 steps. Actually, I wanted to start making a question that is, who is the real Ian?
It's Ian.
Is it me? Or is it the real Ian?
It's the same.
Is it the same?
You are the same here.
How many of you says that this is the real Ian? How many says that's the real Ian? If you see the question, it's kind of tricky, right? Ian.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
it's
So,
Ian,
yeah.
right? Because the other Ian has an I next to the end. So the first step is capture attention right away. So you think that we already captured your attention by making that question?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. So actually making these steps, it will help you to start doing well in your presentation. By making a question, by making a story, or by just doing an integrity question or fact, it will make you think or engage with the public that is going to engage in what you're speaking. So remember that if you came with a question saying like the 7 steps that I'm going to teach you today is something that is going to make you think, what would be the 7 steps? What would be the thing that he's going to talk and how I'm going to engage with the thing that he's saying. So that's technically the first one, capture the attention right away. So then, this second step is speak to your audience needs. So many of you are students. So we have to prepare like the speech for the students. So they can understand what they're studying, if they're professionals or they are like working in a different area. Something that will capture the motivation to continue learning or continue growing in the professional area. So also, you cannot speak like other languages, or you cannot speak like Spanish with a public English language. Otherwise, it's going to be a barrier. Or with Portuguese, we cannot like speak English with people who only speak Portuguese. It's going to be hard for them just to understand what they're saying. So we have to be in the same language, so the communication be fluent and understandable. So that is the idea to speak to your audience needs. And I wanted to ask one of you who can read this phrase. Yeah.
As Dale Carnegie said, a good speech is like a mini skirt short, enough to be interesting but long enough to cover the subject.
Okay. So second thing, you know who is Dale Carnegie? Dale Carnegie is a writer and an entrepreneur guy that is really famous. Even though that this quote, it might not be like appropriate, it's calling attention of many of you. Like thinking, oh no, that's not correct, but I'm gauging your attention. So you're putting attention on it. So it means that it's working. But also, I wanted to see what you think about this. Do you think that in skirt looks good enough? And that's why I usually like in the opposite side, so it goes wrong. So now the third step is a structure with clarity. What do you think about the structure with clarity? The way that you're speaking has to be with the structure. It has to be properly from point A to point B. So like something like this. Do you think that he's thinking something in structure? He's thinking in something, right? That image is a sun. He's thinking on something. Maybe it's, oh, it's not working. Maybe it's that one. Imagine having the Thanos hand. But no. Patrick says you have enough. That's enough over there. to know that it came with three important aspects, which is the introduction, the main points, and the conclusion. The intro, it's like building a burger. You have to start really hard, getting the engagement of everyone, and then making the points of what exactly is your topic. Like right now we're doing with this presentation, I'm teaching you how to do a perfect presentation, or a dynamic presentation. And then you have to end with a conclusion that is a wrap up of what exactly you want to conquer with your speech. The first step is use the storytelling to connect. And as you might know, telling like a story is connecting with something personal, something that it can engage with everyone, something that it will help you to probably make a connection with the audience, so the audience understands their point of view and how you can help them based on your speech, on growing in the aspect that you want. So for example, someone can read me like the last phrase. Yeah, leave it.
Yes. My palms are sweating, my heart is pounding, and I forgot my opening line. All I could hear was silence. But that moment taught me a valuable lesson. Preparation conquers fear.
Nice. So you see, it's better using a story to engage with everyone. Because otherwise, if you don't like express yourself, you don't put like emotions on it, it's gonna be like dry, and nobody's gonna care about it. Everyone is gonna get bored. So something that you know is that many of you have made it. You have to tell your story. You put some emotions on it. You put your story in a hero's story. Virtual is like not working properly. But anyway, so the 5 step is enhancing with your visuals. So this is kind of simple, right? Engaging with the visuals, like technically saying that you have to keep slices clean, smooth, nothing different, something that doesn't have like a lot of text, because otherwise it's gonna make you get lost in the conversation or distracted by enough text that is in it. So who can read me this? No? That's right. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's something that you have to not do. And then this 6 steps is master your delivery. And what we can understand by mastering your delivery is the body language, is the voice, and also the pace that you're having during your presentation. If you have a really good language and your body